This is long-term review of Meteor 350 after traveling 7,500 kilometers and 2,500 kilometers of a solo trip. We have to discuss a lot of things, so I've made a list. Let's go one by one. The very most common question that people ask about Meteor 350 is suspension stiff? I've been through a lot of different roads on this bike during that trip: bad roads, good roads, ghats, highways, etc. So with that experience, I could say, is the suspension stiff? Yes. Is it as stiff as the internet says? Is it as bad as the internet says? No. Will it make you hate the ride? Definitely not. What I felt was I felt more connected with the road. You could feel every bump, but it won't come in your way. Before going to that trip, I thought of changing the stock suspension to Classic 350 Nitrox suspension, but I didn't do it because I want to know how the stock suspension would feel, and so that I can give you a better review on stock suspension. The second most asked question is about heating issues. I don't know who said that, but I didn't feel any heating issues even after traveling a whole day on this. You might feel heating issues in initial 500 kilometers, but after that you won't feel it. And also it depends mostly on your riding. If you ride so aggressively, aggressive acceleration, aggressive braking, and if you're not riding in a defensive mode, and then yeah, you might feel heating issues, but it depends solely on your riding, not on the engine. And the third very most important and very common question that I get is about height and weight of this bike. I am 5'11" or 6 foot, and this is how it would look. And the weight is 190 kilograms. Despite being 191 kilograms, it is very easy to handle, and you might feel it heavy in the initial 1 2 weeks of the purchase, but after that you can definitely move this, and it is very easy to handle. I could easily maneuver this in the traffic without any hustle. Don't worry about weight at all. And when it comes to seating comfort and overall riding experience during longer rides, I would say it is comfortable. This high handlebar makes you feel confident, and it is so easily glides through curves. I felt very confident and comfortable for sure. I can't compare it with other bike. I don't have any experience riding other bikes this many kilometers. So if you want to compare it with any other bikes, go take a test ride and then decide about what to pick. But I could say that there were situations where I have ridden 200 to 300 kilometers on this bike without even taking rest during that long trip. So it is pretty comfortable. And one more thing about this is ground clearance. I've been through very huge potholes and mountain line speed breakers, but still I didn't even scrape the sump guard once. So that was a good thing. So don't worry about the ground clearance. The backrest of this bike, this makes it easy for you to mount your luggage. So you don't have to worry about whether your luggage is gonna fall off during the speed breakers or a very bad roads. So it is a very good thing to have this backrest for the luggage mounting, and also for the pillion. This backrest gives a pretty great support. It definitely will improve the pillion's comfort. When it comes to engine performance and top speed, the highest speed that I've ridden on this bike is around 110 kilometers per hour. It was comfortable, but the disadvantage of riding around 100 kilometers per hour is your mirror vibrates a lot. So the rear vision gets so blurry. You can't even see what's happening in the back. So that was a disadvantage. But I'll tell you why it is not. The sweet spot for this bike is 70 to 80 kilometers per hour speed. Uh, you enjoy a lot on this bike at that speed, and also this bike will make you ride at that speed. So even for me, I'm a kind of person who rides defensive. I don't enjoy going fast. It is safe, and also it gives me more mileage. So that is not a big deal for me. But if you're a person who wants to ride at 100 kilometers per hour speed, you have to take that into consideration. Let's discuss about the major cons of these bikes, which I genuinely hate. The very first thing is headlight. The headlight is horrendous. You can't even see, you could see nothing in front of you if it is just 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. If you're a person who rides at night, don't rely on this headlight. Either you should rely on external fog lights or change the headlight entirely. And the second thing is tube tires. uh, I'm okay with this con because Meteor 350 Aurora version comes with spoke wheels and tube tires. So I love the look of spoke wheels. So that is why I picked tube tires. The probability of you getting puncture is same with tube tires and tubeless tires. But the question is, what is easy to repair? I even got punctured during the trip, and it was hectic. Recently, Royal Enfield launched the Meteor 350 Sundowner version, which comes with alloy spoke wheels and tubeless tires. I would love to change to those wheels if it is available. So take that into consideration if you want to go for longer rides on this Meteor 350 Aurora version. If you want tubeless tires version, you can go to Stellar or Supernova or Fireball. And another con is tripper navigation. Either that is stupid or I am. I couldn't understand the tripper navigation, and also it gave wrong direction. A lot of times during the trip, I didn't enjoy the experience with the tripper navigation at all. I would suggest you to go with mobile mount, and it would be great if they give a bigger pod which is identical in size of the speedometer, which can actually show the entire Google map on it, like you get that in Himalayan 450. It would look good with the identical pods, and also it is much more convenient. I hope they would do it, and I'm sure that they would never do it. And one more thing about this is the brakes are not that much stronger. I'm happy that I know engine braking. Without that engine braking, I'm not sure I could make a trip back to the home. There were a lot of situations where I had to brake suddenly during the trip, but I couldn't stop it immediately. And I hit the auto also, but I don't know whether I hit the brake gently or the brakes are not strong enough. Go test it for yourself about this. I'm not sure about the braking, but this is my experience. But go test the braking experience and then figure out it. And the very major con about this bike is Pillion comfort. uh, I've recently went on a 200 kilometers trip with my friend. I've sat on back on this bike, and it was horrendous. You'll be fine if it is just 50 kilometers of ride, but if it is more than that, you would definitely uh, feel discomfort. It is not that much comfortable. To tackle that, you can do two things. You can either modify the seat, or you can get that bubble wrap sheet or something, a bubble seat, which makes it much more comfortable, but it is not great. Yeah, it is wider, but it is not comfortable. I guess, did I miss anything? So maintenance of chrome packs is pretty easy. Just wipe it often, and trim this, polish this metal casing maybe 6 months, once in 6 months. Let's listen to the exhaust. I love the sound. So the final verdict of this bike after 7,500 kilometers, I love it. I genuinely am so happy. Uh, Even after 8 months of this purchase, it still makes me turn back every time I park this bike. It looks incredible, and unfortunately, this version, um, this color got discontinued. I'm happy about that, and also I'm sad about that. So that's it about this bike. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I would try to answer them. I would love to answer them. And if you have anything to say, let me know. uh, Please go through the entire trip so that you'll get better idea how this bike would react in different kind of situations, so that you will get better idea of on this bike during longer rides. See you in the next video.